So many TV shows air on a daily basis, making it difficult for people like you and me to stay on schedule, leading you to binge watch. According to a recent study conducted on behalf of Netflix, 61% of TV streamers engage in binge watching. A good session typically involves a comfy couch and some snacks. Sounds like your typical Sunday, am I right? Well, unfortunately, the activity isn't the best for your health. Dr. Maureen Hernandez of United Healthcare has 4 things to consider next time you indulge in the latest addition to your preferred streaming service.
I'm there too, right? So I'm definitely in the same situation. But here, some of the concerns is that you can have difficulty sleeping. So falling asleep and good quality of sleep. That can actually lead you to having fatigue, especially you can imagine your muscles without moving and your bones for hours on end as your eyes are glued to the TV. So there's definitely a problem. Then the other thing you can have, especially if you watch laying down or sitting up. If you're sitting up, the belly acts as a pulley to the back, and a lot of us have lax bellies and ends up with back pain. If you watch laying down, you're gonna have, from the hyperextension of the neck, you're gonna have neck pain. But I think from a clinical perspective, what worries me the most is that you can actually induce yourself to having additional cardiovascular risks, especially if genetically you have a predisposition to having clots or have conditions like cancers or mortality and morbidity. And I call that, we call sedentary lifestyle, or basically lack of activity, as a new smoking risk. So it leads to obesity, it leads to other complications, including cardiovascular disease like clots. So it's something to keep in mind to remain active.
Okay, no reason to freak out. You can still binge watch, but here are some healthier alternatives to think about.
Now we can take our TV portable, right? So we can take a lot of our mobile devices, whether it's our phone or laptop or our iPad, or what happens is you actually put it on top of the treadmill and carefully make sure it's set and you pay attention so you don't fall. So you can actually get on a treadmill or get on a stationary bike and watch TV as you're actually doing exercise. So here's a multitask. I'm not a multitasker as far as I don't advise it, right? Because it's not a bad thing, but you can watch while you do dishes, you can watch as you're actually exercising. The other thing is you can actually take breaks. So a lot of the binge watchings are usually around episodes, so take often breaks between the episodes, at least a 5-minute break, and stretch. So take that moment in time to actually stretch the muscles so you don't end up with the fatigue and the muscle aches and pains.
Binge watching every once in a while is probably not going to lead to long-term problems, but as with most things, moderation is key. For health tips and more information, head to newsroom.uhc.com.